What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. If you have not read by the title, shit about to get lit. So if you guys did not follow me or add me on Snapchat as of yet, please do so now. Give this video a big fat thumbs up and like this video. Leave any comment in the comment section on what you want to see on my channel. My hands is ashy. What the hell, bro? So, if you guys is not aware of what's been going on, on Instagram, or tea or shade, they got it up. So today, I have to talk about this because it's kind of stupid. The situation between Abby and Queen, featuring Patty and Clarence. I'm not taking sides of the story. I'm just gonna say how I feel about the story. So anyway, so I knew around Valentine's Day, I'm sorry, I gotta eat. Around Valentine's Day, Queen and Clarence was booked to host a Valentine's Day event, which was a coincidence. And apparently, fast forward, I got time for that. So apparently, Abby Nicole fans was tagging her on the Queen's post, talking about she need a makeup artist and a hairstylist in Orlando. And Abby, she reached out. Well, basically, Queen reached out to Abby through Ari. This situation is just funny. It's just funny. But I'm gonna point out some things that I saw. I mean, let me speak about Abby first. I feel it's real childish for her to be back and forth on Instagram and on Twitter about the situation. She's calling them frauds, and she's calling them this, she's calling them that, talking about Queen's body and a whole bunch of stuff. So I feel like she's wrong in a way, because not everybody you vent to about your problems. Because I saw that she had Rel whatever his name is, Jones, on her Instagram. She had Day from Day and Joe. She had her best friend and whatnot. I mean, and some boy from a messy, he have a drama channel. I mean, if you knew he had a drama channel, you should have never opened your mouth, because you don't know, not everybody's your friend, to be honest. Just to be honest, you and him might be cool, but you never knew what his intentions was with you when you telling the story. You should have kept the story between you and your best friend and maybe your other close friends. You should have never told him. So that's on your fault. You should have kept your mouth shut. Secondly, like I'm saying, she should have never went to Instagram and addressed the situation. She's been on Instagram nonstop addressing the situation. She should have never did that. She should have contacted Queen, being a woman she is, which she said she did contact Queen, but Queen have a life too. You know what I mean? Obviously, Queen didn't think it was a big situation, so she didn't address it. If she felt a type of way about it, she should have addressed Queen about it. Not 1 month later, she should have addressed Queen about it, because business is business, to be honest. I don't care if you like her, if she's your inspiration or whatever. Business is business. She need, like, going on live and everybody bashing her. I mean, people is bashing Abby Nicole too, talking about kill her, she should kill herself and all that. I feel like all that is uncalled for, all that is unnecessary. You should never tell a person to kill themselves, no matter what the situation is. She made an hour video trying to explain the situation. I was up when the video dropped. And she had disabled the comments, just like she disabled her comments on her live. I mean, it's just stupid that she disabled her comment. But you know, it's her face, it's her Facebook, it's her Instagram, it's her YouTube. She needs to stop going back and forth with the story. you tell your side of the story. Queen, Patty, and Clarence told their side of the story. So I don't feel like you should be going back and forth, because I feel like that's childish shit. It shows that you don't have nothing to do better with your life, because you keep going back and forth, Because if you keep going back and forth, the situation would never die down. It would just continue it would just continue to be there, and people would talk about it. Another thing is, she was also wrong for denying her payment. And another thing I didn't like about her, she was more, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind people want to collab with other big YouTubers or whatever, but she was more about the collabing and stuff like that. Like, I mean, if you knew she was in town, I'm not sure if you knew this, Abby, but if you was in town for a period of time, I don't think that should have came in place, you know. I mean, doing a live, you even snuck to do a live. You didn't ask anybody basically not ask anybody. You didn't mention to people that you weren't live. You weren't live, to be honest. I feel the collabs, you wanted to do more collabs than even receive your money, because in the text switching I saw, Queen did offer to pay you in advance. Oh my god, what the hell. Queen offered to pay you in advance and you deny it. Also, Queen offered to pay you on live when she joined your live, and Patty and Clarence was also there. She offered to pay you and you denied the payment. Followed by what else? That's all I have to speak on her about it. I mean, there's a lot of miscommunication that went on in the scenario, but me as a person, I felt like you shouldn't have waited that long to speak about the situation, because business is business, to be honest. So those were Abby's faults. Also, her fault is talking about mentioning the things she did for them, like with Clarence, she got weed for Clarence. Like, all that was uncalled for. That's kind of shady, because why is that something to mention about, to be honest? I feel like everybody calling you a clout chaser, but I feel like everybody on YouTube is a clout chaser, because they use other people's name. That's like me. I'm using y'all name. But I'm just speaking on the topic, but you know. And she gained a lot of subscribers off of Queen, Clarence, and Patty name. Then she turned and said Patty wasn't a nobody before Queen, or whatever. That's all uncalled for, to be honest. Because how would you like if somebody turned and say, oh, your best friend Kaylin or Kay, whatever her name is, was a nobody before you, or was a nobody before the situation came up with Clarence, Queen, and Patty? How would you feel if somebody say something like that? Another thing, if you were on live, or you did do a record with you doing Queen hair, you should have announced that you were using Nadula hair, to be honest. Because what's the point? What's the point of giving her the hair or whatever, and you know you had to review the hair anyways? But Queen did say Nadula did reach out to her. I don't know how truth it is to the story, but if you wanted your money, you being a businesswoman, you should be upfront. Yo, since we not doing this collab, since we not doing this live, so-called live, whatever, here is the payments, hair, makeup, this, that, and the third. Leave it like that. But you drag the situation on, so that's your fault on your end. Queen, now her fault is that she should have never agreed to certain things, like the collabs, the live. She should have never agreed with that if she knew she wasn't gonna come through with it on her end. I think that's all I had to say on her end. Maybe she should answer her text more often when people text her, especially if it's very important in his business. Clarence, some people may say he's been real disrespectful on live or whatever, but He was actually there when some of the stuff was going on, so he have a right to talk, just like how your friend Kaylin, whatever it is, had a right to talk. He had a right to talk. So was Patty. And you going on live talking about, they all in one hotel room, they all in this, they all in that. That's their business. You never went there to mind their business. You went there to get their hair done and their makeup done. That's it. It shouldn't be more to it. You shouldn't be concerned about when is they meet and greet, when is their event, what time they gotta get there for, whatever. That's none of that. In my eyes, it seems like you wanted to be seen. You wanted to be heard. You know, that's how I look at it. Because you pick up Ari from the airport, you went straight to their house uncalled for when your appointment was the next day. I feel like you wanted to be seen. That's just it. You wanted to be seen. I understand you a fan of her or whatever, but you could have waited until whenever it was your turn to do the hair and makeup. I felt like you wanted to be seen. What else? The whole the person who booked them to do the Valentine's Day show, whoever is that, what you call them? I don't know what you call the man, but that's very that's not business, to be honest. Because if you could go to somebody else and tell them how much you pay the person, and the person did this, the person did that's uncalled for. That's bad business. You don't do that. You don't do that at all. You don't. In my opinion, I feel like if they knew they had a meet and greet and this and that, they would get there for that time. But on call, people are saying he canceled the meet and greet or whatever it is. But you shouldn't be going to Abby and telling Abby, oh, they got paid this and it's messed up that they didn't pay you and all that. That's bad business. Because that's going to seem like anytime anybody you booked for your party have a problem or something with another person on YouTube or Instagram or whatever it is, you're going to go to them and tell them, oh, you paid them this, you paid them that, did this and did that. That's just not business. I don't see that as business. That's fucked up and that's messed up. What else I had to speak upon? What else I had to speak upon? I feel like this whole situation was just miscommunication, misled on both sides. I'm not picking sides on both sides. You need to stop throwing shots at people, because Abby, stop throwing shots, because you're going to continue to talk and people is going to continue to bash you. There's no reason for that. You focus on you and your business and your hair career and your whatever makeup career. You do what you got to do. Ignore the haters. Same thing with Spicy Mafia. Ignore the haters. And another thing I saw is that her best friend was in the store and she picked up this bodysuit and it had the spicy pepper on it. She was like, oh, you better put that shit down and da. Like, you're showing yourself that you're a hater, to be honest, and stop being a hater. I don't hold my tongue for nobody, but listen, it's like you always have you entitled to your own opinion. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. You entitled to your own opinion on how you feel about certain things, but I felt both parties approached the situation differently, to be honest. I feel like they approach the situation differently, because if you're a businesswoman, you will get your business done regardless. Even if you see, oh, we didn't get to do the collabs or whatever, you should have been like, Queen, since we didn't get to do the collab, you owe me such and such money, such and such this and such that. But Queen was willing to pay you and you ignored the payment. That's a loss for you, because you ignored the payment. Now you're not getting paid. And you're feeling salty. You know what I mean? But this is my reaction, my opinion on the situation. It was all misled. There were bad vibes between y'all. I see it already. But Abby, Nicole, there's no reason for you to be bashing Queen, Patty or Clarence. And I say same vice versa, because listen, you in Orlando, they're in Brooklyn. So leave it like that. end of story. You move on with your life, they moving on with their life. Just leave the shit like that, you know what I mean? Anyways, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you like my outfit of the day, let me know. Back is out. Makeup, try to do a little cute thing for this video. But this is the end of this video. Please don't forget to follow me on Snapchat. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. My Snapchat is fake_Mac with 2 C's. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see on my channel, please leave it in the comment section down below. And if you have any reasoning or any thoughts on what you think of my video, how you feel about the video, or how you feel about the whole situation that is going on, please leave it in the comment section down below. Yeah, we could debate in the comments. You know how, guys, nobody's wrong. Everybody have their opinion. So yeah, bye guys.